Hello, everybody. This is Muhammad Ibrahim, Guide of Egypt, talking to you from Luxor. Today, we are going to talk about very interesting subject: aliens in ancient Egypt. I know we have two major groups talking about the subject. The first group who accepts the story of aliens in ancient Egypt and defending the existence of aliens in ancient Egypt. The second group is the opposite completely, denying and refusing the story. I will try to put my own ideas in this subject, and today we're going to talk about the, that story from three sides. The first side we will talk about is fake pictures and stories, and we are very sure about it because we know the original shape of the picture and the story, and we know if someone changed it or enhanced the story, the picture somehow. The second part or the second side of the story is the misinterpreted pictures and symbols. The third part is what I call it real symbols but unexplained. The first part, we are talking about fake pictures and stories, and I brought you some of it, some of the very famous pictures on the internet. Like this one, we can see clearly that someone enhanced the picture and add what we consider as an alien shape. Another story or another picture, and we can see this one was quite funny. He had the shape of the logo of Microsoft and a smiley kind of, I don't know, smiley face. And this is the original shape of the picture. Also, there was a very famous picture of alien in one of the ancient tombs at Saqqara, I think. And we discovered that because of the low quality of the picture, we thought it was an alien shape, but we found that it is a bunch of lotus and papyrus flowers above jars, and it is in an offering scene. Also, another famous picture of a mummy of an alien, but we know the original shape of that mummy. It is for a fetus, one of the two fetuses discovered or found with Tutankhamun in his tomb, and that is not the real shape of it. So it was enhanced by Photoshop to change the details of the face. This is not only a picture, but this is also an idea that the pyramids of Giza Plateau are being spaceships. And as you can see, they are taking off and leaving Earth. Another picture talks about the ancient Egyptian technology. I believe with the ancient Egyptian technology, but I disagree with this picture because it is not real picture. It was enhanced, and we can see the upside down symbol like a water wave. It was added to the original picture, and it is not right. And this is the original picture. The second side of the story is the misinterpreted symbols. We have some symbols, and the two groups are accusing each other that they don't understand the real meaning. The first group, who supports the aliens stories, are saying this is very clear symbol that we have aliens in ancient Egypt, like this shape, Bitah, and they say look to the helmet, and that helmet is a kind of a device or a tool for receiving and sending, like transmission. And the second group who refuse the story, they say, no, this is not right. This is just a crown or a symbol above the head, and it is normal shape of a crown, and that is not unusual at all. One of the famous papyrus also, we can see that they made a kind of zoom to a picture above the Sphinx body, and the Egyptologists consider this as like a bunch of flowers with or above the base, but the first group is saying no, it is a UFO with the beams of energy. Another famous picture for Ra, the sun, and sending beams look like lotus flower to a lady or a priestess, and she is receiving the beams, but because that she is receiving the beams with her head and face, so they think this is a kind of transmission from the sun or from the stars to the ancient Egyptians. And we can see that the ancient Egyptians themselves, they represented the stars, and they didn't deny that there is a connection with the stars, but they didn't actually explain what kind of connection. Is it a really real physical connection, or a spiritual connection, or about energy connection, or what? Okay. And also there are some beings with very strange bodies and faces were represented in the tombs of ancient Egypt. So some people, they think this is not from our planet, they are from different galaxies, but the Egyptologists, they say no, they are beings from the point of view of the ancient Egyptians, and those beings are located in the second life, not at the first life. And we can see also like this picture, it looks like a very strange being with a scarab head. But if we read the name above the picture, we will see that this is Khibr, the scarab, but in a human shape, or add to a human shape. Okay. Also, some people, they say, look, they have some symbols with hands and sometimes with legs, and that indicate that there is some type of intelligence or type of life different from human beings and different from the regular type of animals we know. But again, the second group is saying no, they are adding a kind of a metaphor to the symbol to talk about, or to say it can move, or there is a kind of movement, or a kind of giving when they add arms or hands to the symbol. Before I talk about the third part, I would like you to watch this video. It talks about a small Russian group of 8 people, and they visited Giza Plateau around the 80s, and they had like a small bus, and they were in Giza Plateau, in Giza area, and they left the bus. I think the bus were close to the Great Pyramid, and they never come back. They found their bags and their stuff still in the bus, and they didn't find any of them, and they made a very wide searching everywhere. And Giza Plateau is plain desert, and there is no place to hide because they cannot go further south or east or west or north. They found a camera later, and when they checked the pictures and the videos in the camera, they found something very strange. So let's see it, and then we talk about the third part.
Up next, exclusive film footage.
And they would just discuss the upcoming visit of, I guess, some extraterrestrials or some beings to Earth, and they would just prepare themselves for this kind of visit.
Mama! Mama's Mama!
The nagging question is, with so many people involved in the recovery operation, what happened to these individuals? And if they can't be found today, why not?
It was scary for me to realize that my family belongs to some kind of cult or things like this, and God knows what they believe in. It was very strange, and I was thinking that maybe my family is... I was wondering if they were okay.
When I walked into the room, father was laying on the floor with a gunshot.
I just know that they called themselves the Followers.
When the producers began researching this program, the story of the cult seemed like a dead end. Composed mostly of computer programmers, scientists, and technicians, the KGB took little interest in the group. Then the producers came across this news article. For reasons unclear, the story of a bus full of Russian tourists who disappeared in Egypt in 1985 drew little attention. But during the final phase of production, one of our field producers stumbled on the scoop of a lifetime. It occurred during the hidden camera exchange with the former diplomatic courier.
Down. That's terrible. Scary. That's Ulabanka. It's a headquarters of KGB.
You've been in there?
Yeah. You're ready to pee in your pants. That's
Hey.
terrible.
Hey, by the way, when you came out of any of your last trips out of Egypt, did you ever come across a videotape, Egyptian?
You're lucky. I have some tape. I saw some pornography, but only the tape. You can have it. Egyptian police give it to me as my gift.
Yes.
The business.
The footage appeared as if it were just a home video of someone's vacation. Supporting the author's contention was the testimony from the daughter of a couple who joined the cult.
Это вот, что это вообще может быть вон там, какой-то там знак?
Я думаю, что в этом нет ничего существенного. Please
Can you
keep
go
on
on?
rolling, right? So, автобус.
Could you blow it up a little bit? I wanted to see, like, back off a little bit, I want to see that sign.
Появится.
Но не вижу ничего здесь не
Сейчас, подожди,
появляется.
сейчас.
Ну да, они идут куда-то, а вот это вот, ну что вот это вот такое, вот это мне хочу. Вообще-то, может быть, вообще-то не Египет, вообще-то другая какая-то страна непонятная. Вот это вот, что это может?
Прибыла, судя по всему, на место встречи.
Папа! Мамочка, господи, мама моя! Ой, мой гад!
What did you see there? Did you see your parents?
Yeah. I saw my mom and I saw my daddy there. Точно, это был папа. Это я точно знаю.
The third side of the story, what I call it real pictures, but unexplained. And myself, I cannot explain this. I saw it at the Valley of the Kings. Recently, they allowed visitors to take photos and pictures and video inside the Valley of the King's tombs. You buy a ticket with 300 pounds, and you can take photos and videos inside 3 tombs. The Valley of the Kings. We are looking to the model made by the Japanese. are going to the Valley of the Kings. And this is where we found that strange symbol, the tomb of Ramses VI. Nut and Mut. What is this? You can see the symbol is unique shape. It is located above the sun and it has hands. Okay. I know I could, or I think some people can maybe give me any translation about being a symbol of, it's like a cell, a new cell, a symbol of rebirth or a symbol of reborn, but I'm not sure about this. I think this is the most strange symbol I saw from the ancient Egyptian symbols. And I didn't see any matching to this symbol before. This is completely pure, completely strange and unexplained symbol.